Hey, good morning. Old vet here. Captain John J. Brainard was an Apache pilot. He crashed in Wardak Province, Afghanistan during routine patrol on May 28, 2012. I cannot begin to express the sadness, pride, honor, and sense of having done what we were supposed to do that day and the feeling that that event left within me. In no sense can what we did, providing an honor guard for this young fallen hero, bring much comfort to the grieving family. But it can demonstrate to them and the world the commitment we have that never again will one generation of veterans abandon another. I arrived at the staging area at Irving's in Newport for the Patriot Guard run an hour earlier than the 11:30 staging time. Already pleased to see a number of bikes already there. And in the next hour, many more bikes began to come in. And by the time we left for the funeral home, there were upwards of 75 bikes and several support vehicles. The large flag bikes rode first, then we all followed in behind. We waited behind the funeral home where we lined up on honor guard as the military pallbearers carried the young captain to the coach for transport to Dexter for the service. Many people along the way had remembered their etiquette and turned on their lights and pulled over to wait until the funeral procession passed. There are always those who haven't learned that or who are too busy or that they feel that they must speed right on regardless of the occasion. One of these was a state Senate red license plate who barreled right on by. I noted one car pulled off bearing the Purple Heart combat wounded plates. Standing outside of his car, hand over his heart, an older couple showed respect and honor. God bless them. Entering at Dexter, we saw the streets lined with well-wishers. One man was holding up a sign. It said, "I'm mourning for a brother I never met." We all waited outside, standing in an honor line while the service inside was conducted. After the coffin was once more returned to the funeral coach, we mounted up and followed along a longer ride to Plymouth, Maine, where the military honors and committal were to take place. It was a stirring sight to see the Patriot Guard flags providing a perimeter of honor on three sides of the final ceremonies. It was brief, the remarks were few and short, and the 21-gun salute was well executed by very proficient Army honor guard. Taps were sounded out from a high vantage point in the cemetery, and then silence. We could hear the distant engine sound approaching, and the flags were being folded for the family. A most impressive helicopter flyby in the missing man formation caused a surge of emotion as these pilots paid their last respect to one of their own. Our government gave due honor. There were high-ranking officers, many high-ranking enlisted men and women, and an excellent representation of fellow soldiers there. Two struck at my mind, and they were brothers, a sergeant and a private first class. They were obviously deeply moved, and I heard them say they were brothers-in-law of the deceased. I went away silent. I walked to my bike with the sound of sobbing mother and past the tear-dimmed eyes of many who loved this man. I rode silently toward my own mother's home, where family and friends gathered together for a Saturday night meal. The words of the sign I had seen earlier burned in my mind. "I'm mourning for a brother I never met." In the end, you see, we were all his brothers, veterans of older wars, past service, or just kind and caring civilians who just want to be part of mourning for a brother we had never met.